Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a Real Mom car tour with driving impressions of the 2025 Chevy Equinox Activ, which is an all-new trim level for 2025. We are going to talk about what's under the hood and how it feels to drive this off pavement and on the highway. I have full walk-around tours of the LT, the RS, and the Activ. And I also am going to post an entire tech talk about the infotainment that Chevy is using, both in this car and in others in their lineup. So without further ado, let's get to it. If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom car tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic, but they are fun. So buckle up and let's get back to it. While I'm packing up, I want to talk to you about driving the new Equinox Activ. I came into it not loving the fact it had a small engine, but understanding why it does. Sometimes when you look at cars, well, all the time, you have to put your personal preference aside because what might be right for you is not right for me. And never has that been more apparent than with the new Equinox. Not just the Activ trim level, but I drive a lot of cars that are comparable. Let's just say the RAV4, the Toyota RAV4, the Subaru Crosstrek, the Honda CR-V. There's a sister vehicle in Buick. And these cars have smaller engines, smaller price points, and better gas mileage. And this one is a contender. Not only that, it is comfortable. And you can't always say that about a lot of these cars. So we did some off-pavement driving, and I didn't get that much footage. Hopefully I'll be able to put a little bit in, but you know, safety first. And so I didn't always have time or want to be distracted by having a camera up when we went off pavement. But here's what I can tell you. I was with a guy who is a mechanic by nature, and he was talking all about, and I may splice that in here occasionally somewhere on the video. He was talking about like how he thought it felt versus the front wheel drive, because the front wheel drive comes with a CVT and the all wheel drive comes with an 8-speed automatic. And I probably am repeating myself because sometimes you take these videos over a day and you've repeated yourself, so apologies. But what I can say is, for the price, you get a lot of bang for your buck. You have a lot of standard safety features, which I will go through in just a second, and a lot of little luxuries, like, you know, the heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, camera in the rearview mirror, pano roof, really comfortable seating that are power adjusted in the front, 3 drive modes, a wireless charging pad, and the MPG is great. I'm packed up. I don't know if you can see all my junk in here. I spread out because I'm driving this as if it were mine. So we need some sunglasses, and I need, hey Google, I need directions to Quincy Hall.
Quincy Hall is 4 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
Let's go. Driving the new Equinox is comfortable.
Turn left onto Adams Street Northeast.
Driving it on gravel, I did fine. So we're doing a little off pavement in the new Activ trim level. I stopped right here just because this is such a great place to take a couple pictures and a video. Here's what you need to know so far. When we put it in all-wheel drive, which is the off-road mode, this road was supposed to be 20 miles per hour. We did a little more than 20 because we wanted to see how it was. It's got a cool spot back here somewhere in Minnesota. And so far, so good. I'm riding right now, and we have drive partners. And my drive partner is so great. His name's Justin. He writes for Motor Trend. Shout out to Justin. But he used to be a mechanic, and so we had a lot of conversations about this engine. It is not a CVT for the Activ trim level. It's all-wheel drive automatically, so it is going to be matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which is going to give you 2 extra gears to grab, according to Justin, to get you where you need to go when you're in some tight places. You see, look, we've got some street cred. Look at that dust.
I'll see if I can get a little why. Most people are taking photos here.
We're in a good spot. I really like these LED lights. I think they're really pretty, and they're very similar to the ones that you see. I mean, they're probably the exact same ones you see on Traverse and some of the sister vehicles. And now, I'm gonna ride a little bit more. This has this special Activ Evotex interior that's, I don't know, we'll get into that more later. So at the end of this drive, I feel like this vehicle is capable. It's a great around town daily driver with good MPG. For me and my driving habits and the way that I drive very aggressively, I need a little bit more power. So I would probably step up to the Traverse. And I also knew that extra room. But it got me there. Even when I had to make some maneuvers and merges, it did it. It felt a tiny bit sluggish compared to what I'm used to with the V6, of course, but it was capable. I never felt like I was in danger. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you pull out onto the highway and you have to make a quick maneuver and get into traffic and get with the flow of traffic, I was able to do that. I just prefer things that are a little punchier, but let's be serious. This is not the new Corvette. So what do you think? Is it enough for you to buy a new Chevy Equinox?